Okay, let's continue with suffix. Suffixes are word parts, affixes that come at the end of the root word or base word. For example, we have the word happy. In this case, is happy. If we add happiness, this termination is going to be totally different. And for example, covered, if we add ed, we're adding a suffix. The same for construct. If we add tion, is construction. Derivation and morphemes produce new words from existing words in two ways. The first one is going to be that they can change the meaning of the word. Example, true, untrue. Paint, paint, and repaint. And for the second one, they can change the lexical category of a word. Example, true, it's an adjective. Truly, it's an adverb. Truth, it's a noun. Inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morphemes that are used to show some aspects of the grammatical function of a word. We use inflectional morphemes to indicate if a word is singular or plural, whether it is past tense or not, and whether it is a comparative or possessive form. In this case, I wrote plural. We have an example. She has got 2 guitars. For comparative, Maria has longer, using the er, hair, than you. That's inflectional morphemes. Let's talk about compounding. In linguistics, the process of combining 2 or more words, free morphemes, to create a new word, commonly a noun, verb, or adjective. We have this example. Black plus board equals blackboard. Home plus work equals homework. That's compounding. Borrowing is easier. Borrowing. In English, in linguistics, it is a process where a word in one language is borrowed to another language. The words that has been copied from another language that can be considered as borrowing are the ones with the phonological and semantic properties basically remaining intact. In this case, Spain words, for example, mosquito, vanilla, tornado. Italian words, balcony, piano, umbrella. That's borrowing. It's pretty simple. An acronym is a kind of abbreviation. The word comes from Greek, meaning heads of names. Acronyms are usually made from the capitalized initials of the word they represent. For example, FBI, in this case, is an acronym for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Occasionally, I'm talking about this. Occasionally, for special reasons, the second letter of a word is used, as in XML, the second word. Extensible markup language, but this is deprecated. Sometimes more than one letter is included for a word to avoid ambiguity or because they form an existing abbreviation, as in CESER, in this case, Supreme Elite Commander, Europe. It's pretty simple. Let's talk about clipping. Clipping is the process whereby new words are formed by shortening other words, by eliminating the initial part, the last part, or both parts of those words. For example, phone, telephone, plane from airplane, and so on. Blending. Blending is a type of word formation in which two or more words are merged into one so that the blended constitutes are either clipped or partially overlapped. For example, motor plus hotel, motel, breakfast plus lunch, brunch, smoke plus fog, smoke. That's blending. It's like similar to compounds, but in blending, only parts of the words are combined. Transpositional affix. Transpositional affixes are those affixes that simply transform the category of the base without really changing meaning. For example, pure and purity. Personal affixes. These are affixes that create personal nouns either from verbs or nouns. Example, employee, employee, write, writer. For negative affixes, I'm talking about this. A negative affix applies the transformation not happy, in this case, unhappy. Quantitative affixes that deal with amount, for example, in this case, full, handful, mouthful, helpful. And that's all for today.